Hey, what's up, guys? I hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike, and it's time we get into another music reaction. So, guys, this is kind of a special one to me today. Let me first start by saying I have heard this song. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. No exaggeration there, no lie. I love the hell out of this song. This is the band Intervals. The song is A Voice Within. This is a request that I was not planning on doing. This is a request from Twitter. This is going to be for Drigo25. Drigo, I didn't plan on doing this one, to be honest with you. This is such an old request now that you probably forgot. This was requested like when I started my channel, and I didn't plan on doing it because I've heard this song, and I feel reaction channels are supposed to be just that. I feel like there's a lot of reaction channels that lie, and they're doing songs that like everyone has heard, and every time I see them pop up on YouTube, I'm like, come on, dude, you haven't heard this song. And I can't be fake like that and pretend I haven't heard something when I have. So I didn't plan on doing it. But since this is such an awesome song, I want to give you guys full disclosure right off the bat, let you know I have heard it. But I find it to be such an amazing song, I want to spread the word. If one person ends up liking this song, I have done something positive. So again, this song is A Voice Within. This is the title track to their album, A Voice Within. This is, let me touch on the band real quick. So, Intervals is a Canadian progressive metal band formed in Toronto, Ontario. The band has toured throughout Canada and the United States with bands such as Animals as Leaders, Protest the Hero, Between the Buried and Me, and The Contortionist. Which, by the way, The Contortionist is my friend Steven, one of his favorite metal bands. But this album was the only album they had a vocalist. Before this, they were an instrumental band. After this album, they were an instrumental band. In fact, after this album, the band members went their separate ways due to direction. You know, they couldn't. They had disagreements on what direction they wanted to go in, and the vocalist left, and the other two there's three members. Two of them left because they wanted to find another vocalist, but Aaron Marshall, he wanted to continue with the instrumental sound of theirs, no vocals. So they parted ways. I'm just gonna read this real quick. So this is from, who said this? Let me just read from here. On November 25th, 2014, Mike Semeski was announced to have left the band. He was the vocalist. An instrumental version of A Voice Within was then released in 2015. On June 23rd, 3 months after, Gayeter and Sastry announced on Facebook they would no longer be a part of Intervals. And then it says this, with one more show in 2014 with Protest the Hero and Unearth, this was the first time in well over a year that we were returning to our roots and performing as an instrumental band again. For me, the show felt like a place that I had been missing for so long. It felt like coming home, and I was ecstatic. It was clear that the same sentiment was not shared between us. Anope and Lucas wanted to continue searching for a new frontman, and myself and our manager were not comfortable with this. We went back and forth for some time, and there was no clear resolution, but I couldn't deny my instinct to resume playing instrumental music, the way this all began. So yeah, the band parted ways after this, and to be honest with you, I've not heard Intervals instrumentals before. I think I've heard a couple versions of the instrumental tracks of Voice Within, but I love what I heard with a lead vocalist in there, and in the arrangements. That being said, if you listen to this album, you can tell they are very heavily instrumentally influenced. They have a lot of portions of their songs that are just so beautiful, and just the instrumental parts, even though they do have a vocalist on this album. And this song is no different. The song you're going to hear, the outro, the back half of this song is just insanely beautiful, and it inspires and stirs up so much feelings in me. I'm just going to touch on the lyrics here. So I know this has been a lot. Bear with me, guys. It's worth it. Trust me. The lyrics kind of talk about my interpretation is to live life to the fullest. You know, we get stuck in the day-to-day and working a 9-to-5 job, and it's not quite what humanity was meant to be. We weren't meant to sit in cubicles, or we weren't meant to work on construction sites all day, and we were meant to. Humanity has been given the ability to experience joy, and we should try to do that when we can, And I'll just read to me what is the most powerful part of the song, which is in the back half instrumental, which is again so beautiful. But here's the lyrics from that part. I'll read that. The chance, the fate, what brought us to now. We can't help but to admire its beauty, to feel, to see, to create, to dream. It is our duty to live while we can. And such powerful lyrics, man. This song, the first time I heard this, I didn't know exactly what to feel, but I felt very inspired. And the music in this song is just so beautiful. So, if you're not feeling the first half, keep in mind this is a progressive metal band. There's no screaming in it, but if you're not into metal, that first half, I really want you to see if you can make it through that to get to the back half, because it's such a beautiful song, throughout, and mainly the end for me, the back half. So here we go. Let's go ahead and jump in, guys. Again, yeah, I've heard this, but I want to spread the word. And Drigo, also, you get your request fulfilled. So without further ado, this is a journey. Let's jump in. Intervals, a voice within. They're great musicians, by the way, man.
A pulsating surge rushes through our veins, through the core shape between us. Strength as it's never been felt before. An awareness of unity, purpose. No longer will our being be quantified. Something numerical numbness. We are a map.
So many other elements here too, besides metal and rock.
We are a map shades of. The space between the walls that surround us is only as confined as our hearts and our minds. So we all will hear what resonates from within. The voice that we must find and embrace to guide us.
Oh, I love this song, man. So, yeah, just let me stop here. The chorus just ended. These guys blend in a lot of different other stuff too. There's like a little bit of I would even say like a jazz kind of influence there in the verses. A very unusual bass line from what you hear, even as far as progressive metal goes, that boom, 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 boom. It sounds like there's something that is inspired by jazz in there to me. And I hope you guys like the vocalist's voice. I found his voice to be very soothing, especially in the vocals. He has power in the chorus. Excellent, And again, if you think the song's beautiful now, you just wait, man. Let's back up a bit and keep going.
Sparks in an artificial sky give color to dulling senses. System failure to feel digital wounds or suffering surveillance sources. We are the identity of these misfires, the present yet the untraceable. We are the order yet the free in thought. We are the order.
Oh man, they're such good musicians, man. Here's the back half that I absolutely freaking love. Oh, the melodies. It takes you to another world, man. That echo and reverb, too. God, it's so beautiful.
The chance, the fate, what brought us to now. We can't help but admire its beauty. To feel, to see, to create, to dream. It is our duty to live while we can. The chance, the fate, what brought us to now. We can't help but admire its beauty. To feel, to see, to create, to dream. It is our duty to live while we can. The chance, the fate, what brought us to now. We can't help but admire its beauty. To feel, to see, to create, to dream. It is our duty to live while we can. The chance, the fate, what brought us to now. We can't help but admire its beauty. To feel, to see, to create, to dream. It is our duty to live while we can.
Wow. Freaking love this song, man. The melodies are just so beautiful. It's like this last bit you're about to hear on the guitar, it's like the last sound I want to hear before I pass away, man. Wow, it still gives me chills, man. What an amazing song. Ooh, intervals, a voice within. Like I said, you know, I've heard this is one of my favorite songs of all time. The back half of that song moves me like a lot of songs can't, and the melodies in that are just perfect. I really hope you guys like this one too, or at least like the message. I hope you guys, someone made it past the first half if that, the metal is not really their thing, I hope you made it past that first half and got to experience this outro, because wow, like I said, it's one of the most beautiful melodies I've heard in a song. And the very last melody played on the guitar, like I said, man, it's so beautiful. It's one of the last things I would love to hear, if my life was ending. I love this song. If you liked what you heard, go check out more of them. Again, I have not even heard the album before this, the EP, or the any albums they had after this one, where it was just the instrumental stuff. Although they have released an instrumental version of the A Voice Within album. I've heard, I think, this version of the instrumental and maybe another song, but the songs from this album are amazing. And again, I recommend at least listening to this album if you liked what you heard. If you made it this far into the video, I know I did a lot of intro stuff, a lot of blabbering and talking. I apologize. I love this so much, and I wanted to, give this song justice and give you background. So thanks for, if you're still here. And thanks for enjoying some good music with me. We'll see you guys in the next one.